Vrula Pabst explores the race to apply emerging neurotechnologies, such as brain-computer interfaces, in times of both war and peace, expanding conflicts into this new domain, your brain. With a 2020 NATO-backed paper on cognitive warfare, describing the phenomenon's objective as making everyone a weapon. The brain will be the battlefield of the 21st century. Elon Musk's brain-computer interface company Neuralink inserted its first brain implant into a human being. Musk says such implants, which are described as fully implantable, cosmetically invisible, and designed to let you control a computer or mobile device anywhere you go, are slated to eventually offer full bandwidth data streaming to the brain. It allows you to control an application or a device using only your mind.
In the future, you'll be able to save and replay memories. Essentially, if you have a whole brain interface, everything that's encoded in memory, you could upload. You could basically, ultimately, you could potentially download them into a new body or into a body. I'm confident that long term, it will be possible to restore somebody's full body motion.
One day in the future, there's going to come a time where you can read each other's mind.
The future is going to be weird. Our goal is to solve important spine and brain problems. Link procedure, the installation of a link, done in under an hour. So you can basically go in the morning and leave the hospital in the afternoon. And it can be done without general anesthesia. You remove about a coin-sized piece of skull, and then you can just walk around right afterwards. It's pretty cool. Current prototype version 0.9 has about 1,000 channels, so that's about 100 times better than the next best consumer device that's available. And it's a 23 millimeters by 8 millimeters. It goes flush with your skull. It's invisible, and all you can see afterwards is that there's a tiny scar. And if it's under your hair, you can't see it at all. In fact, I could have it in Neuralink right now, and you wouldn't know.
Developers and advocates claim they can help people improve their quality of life, regain abilities lost due to aging, injuries, etc. A brain implant created by Swiss-based École Fédérale in Lausanne, for instance, has helped a paralyzed man walk again just by thinking. Some even claim Neuralink's goal is to help people surpass able-bodied human performance. Skeptics express great ethical concerns with such advancements and state that it is already being used for suspicious goals. Some Chinese employers, for instance, have started using emotional surveillance technology to monitor workers' brainwaves, which, combined with artificial intelligence algorithms, to spot incidents of workplace rage, anxiety, or sadness, with the goal to better plan logistics and boost productivity. This example showcases how invasive the technology can be while being normalized in daily life. Another example is that governments and militaries are already discussing and experimenting on the roles they could play in wartime. Many are describing the human body and brain as war's next domain.
Personal and professional lives. It is valid, valuable, and already in operational play. The brain is the current and future battle space. What's new about this is the in-close nature of this. Increasingly, we're not seeing these things as weapons of mass destruction against gross aspects of the population. More specifically, perhaps, might be targeting individuals on a level that allows either direct attribution or covert engagement with non-attribution.
This new battlefield, an era of neuroweapons, had broadly been defined as technologies and systems that could either enhance or damage a warfighter, or targets cognitive and/or physical abilities, or otherwise attack people or critical societal infrastructure. This has begun.
I can disrupt an individual from the level of their cell to their system, and disrupt individuals on a variety of levels, from individuals all the way up to the social fabric. Target a specific individual, change or eliminate that individual with very little attribution and trace, and be able to leave prior to any attribution. Drugs can be exceedingly specific, and as I'll show you in a moment, can be very, very much used to individualize weaponology in terms of what we call precision pathology or precision effect. And by affecting the way that brain is built and the way it functions, influence in ways that are kinetic and non-kinetic the attitudes, beliefs, thoughts, emotions, activities. Look at the power that understanding, tools, techniques, the brain sciences afford.
Some people allege neurorights will protect people's minds from possible privacy infringements and ethical issues that new neurotechnologies may pose in the years to come. However, neurorights advocates close proximity to the very organizations advancing these neurotechnologies deserve scrutiny, and potentially suggests that the neurorights movement is poised instead to normalize advanced neurotechnology's presence in daily life, perhaps forever changing humans' relationship with machines.
One of the newest developments is that nanoparticulate matter can be stabilized for distribution. If you're not aware of what nanoparticulate matter is, it's that matter which exists on a scale of 1 × 10⁻⁹. Very, very small. Smaller than a cell. And we can manufacture materials that have discrete properties that can be controlled by virtue of bioengineering and their physical chemistry.
Is this something that we should entertain at all?
I can create small robotic units, controllable robotic units at the nanoscale, and that these too can be aerosolized to create a nanoswarm.
What are we exactly trying to accomplish here?
Of biopenetrable materials that you cannot see, that can penetrate all but the most robust biochemical filters, that are able to integrate themselves through a variety of membranes, mucous membranes, and wherever, mouth, nose, ears, eyes, can be then uptaken into the vascular system to create clumping, can affect the vascular system of the brain, or can directly diffuse into the brain space, and these can be weaponized.
Is it wise to take actions that cannot be reversed? Is it wise for the human species to risk modifying its natural fabric in the name of technology? Do we need to justify modifying ourselves with this alleged need to become a space-faring species? What are we exactly trying to accomplish here?